I got shipped to Oklahoma, and I got onto the 45th Infantry Division and served with Company I, 179th Infantry Regiment. And I quickly got into Italy and got the Anzio where I got hit the first time. They were in the high ground and we were in the low ground, and we took a beating. I mean, we really did. They sent us out on out to meet the enemy, to draw fire, to see what was out in front. And unfortunately, I took a little bit of flak, so.
Shrapnel?
Yeah, shrapnel. And two of the men got killed.
So when you first got into combat, what was your reaction?
Well, it's like everybody else. You're scared to death, but you do what you have to in order to protect yourself and the people that are around you. So that's about the only way to describe it. The fear is there, don't get me wrong. I mean, you're a coward to a certain extent, but you have to react because you got to do something to keep the line up. You just dread the thought of thinking of those guys that lay out on the line dead, and you had to drag them back, and they threw them in a bag and threw them on a truck, piling them up like cans of beans, And that was a hard part to take. The guy that saves you was in that bag going back,
So was the combat something you ever got used to? You sort of...
I don't know what you can say used to. I think you knew you had to do it, so you try to overcome the fear to the best of your ability, but the fear never left you, I was a coward in many ways, because I didn't want to get killed, so it was a case of running fast or staying in a hole. It wasn't one of those things. So, but there were a lot of heroes. There were a lot of men that really put their life on the line. I just never forget the guys that passed. They're the ones that were the heroes. Those are the guys that opened the door for us to move. You know what I mean? And that was a nice part. It was a experience that I never thought I'd ever have. All I can say is, in the infantry, the man that exists is the man that had good men around him, because without them you couldn't survive alone. That's the real part.
So how do you look back on the war, the whole experience?
I'm just glad that I made it, but I feel sorry for those guys that actually lasted to the end, because they were the real heroes. They're like Joe Sudermeyer, my buddy, he got hit 5 times, and the 6th time they killed him. So. You have a lot of bad dreams, that's all I can say, and it leaves you. It leaves you, and you start to think sensibly and correctly. So, but it was an experience I never forgot. But I worship the guys that protected me and gave me a chance to come home. So.